iPhone. Mention a new phone. Share. Oh my. Imagine away. What's with you? Anyway, Nanaba says a man can name of my new friend, Kate, Ghanaians and Kwanja. This one have to use your head, If like we are all Ghanaians, even though I'm in the Queensland, you can make a problem. Hey, even though I'm in the Kingsland, but in coming Cabrofo. I want to make it brief because we've had a lot tonight. As I stand here, I'm doing so far back. Yeah, no, I want to really so bad. But if I step out, it will take me 2 hours to return. And I'm the last person, so I don't want to delay anybody again. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Nanama McBrown.
McBrown!
And I want to welcome you again to Women of... Wait. Women of Valour. Listen to me, you're not going to hear anything. I'm just a comedian on the stage. So all the tension, all the tears, all the stories you've heard, please let me release you. You know? I came with a very short message. Most Ghanaians know my story already. And why no? When they want time. Why don't need to talk? You said no? You know, right? Anyway, my good people, I don't have much to say on. So I want to wish everybody happy and a belated independence to us, because yesterday we were 69. Yes. And this year I'll be 49.
Amen.
So Ghana is 20 years older than me. Look, I came to tell you a very simple story. Very, very, very simple. But before that, I want to thank Nanaba for putting me here. And I know how much you love me. You defend me everywhere. I know. This program, the first time I saw it, I nodded my head. And I said, I hope Nanaba knows the vision she has. Because we sitting outside choirs like we are loving the vision. And sometimes when you see a sister moving, in your spirit, bless the person. Amen. I told myself, if Nanaba can continue this, I'll be capturing her. I'm practicing here. Listen, ladies, I'll tell you a story, a short story about me. Even though you know a little, I'll make it very brief. I'm a woman from Ghana who has survived the time. In what terms? Growing up as a child, my mother left me when I was 6. At that time, I won't blame her, because even now life is hard. That time in Kwada, so growing up in that round house, 1 toilet, 1 bathroom. Oh, most of you are lucky. Most of you are lucky. But if you go down memory lane in my life, and I'm telling you now, it was hard for me. I'm the only half caste in my family who has a lot of scars on here. Even the dark people don't have a crew. Me, they crew to me, son, and they do that. My mom left us. We are 4 girls. The last one was fortunate to be born in Germany, but we were born in Ghana, Kwadaso. Don't laugh at me, because listen, this thing I'm about to say, I said, I've gone over it. Because most of us seated here face a lot of abuse without knowing or even feel shy to say it. Deborah, when you were talking, I was going through a lot of people's mind. And I said, look, all of us, we have gone through that, but we can't say it. Yes. All of us, most of us. Right now, I'm shy to say it. Yes. We've gone through that. Especially when you don't live with your parents. Look at her living with her parents. If we tell you our own, tomorrow will be trending. They will not tell the story how you want to say it. So right now, individually, if you come to my house, I'm more than a consultant. Life, career, marriage, and survival. Yeah. I've gone through it all, and I've survived it all. When my mom left us, she left us in the care of my grandmother, and we were about 12 in one room. Of course, it's a family house where if you want us, it's a pianiasa. Because it's built one. They've shared for themselves. So your grandmother's house is the room is your living room, your kitchen, your personal bathroom. You have 12 people sharing one wardrobe. And growing up, Obi, Kase, 24, Fuko, why we share we live in any or bra, my first briefcase was a polythene bag. And then I grabbed the unfinished business, so she used that money to buy about 6 or 12 sheets, single sheet, to go and roof one room for us to move from the family house. And there, we went through a lot, but we cannot say it. We can't say it though. We feel like if we say these things, it's disgracing us, the family, especially your mother and your close, that kind of thing. So growing up with my grandmother, back to that, in that new apartment, which is one single room with all of us, because in an Ashanti family, your auntie's daughter is your sister direct, your uncle's daughter. It's like they put everybody together, and we are trying to survive in that house. So she moved us to an uncompleted building in a new areas, and then we went there. You see, my school bag was so beautiful that at that time, the 5 kilo rice was getting popular in Ghana. So, because, that time you can't buy 5 kilo rice, because you have to go and buy a cup, 1.5 cup. You buy the oil in the sachet, and I can't remember for saying. Oil is tot. So you can imagine every day we eat, or if you have to cook rice, we need that tot oil and then maybe 2 cups, because we cannot buy it, that 5 kilo thing. And that time it was called perfume rice. So if you are eating perfume rice, you are a guy. And we cannot. You're too Jimmy. It has to, it also grow past us, man. So I remember when my grandmother first bought the 5 kilo rice. Before we open the rice, we are fighting over the bag. It is for me. I'm going to school. I will take it to school. This is my school bag. If I look at where I am today, I wish I can give my money to somebody and see how good the person will kind of grow in it and make me proud. Even though I don't have much now, I can say I'm very satisfied. I'm comfortable in life now. Now, it comes back to what? We are all parents right now, right?
Most of us, even if you've not given birth, you are taking care of somebody. I gave birth at age 42. Meanwhile, I was taking care of my sister's children. And glory be to God, they are still with me. They've completed the universities. One is working at Ghana Gas. One is at Ghana Cylinder. And I mean, they are doing good now. I sat down one day and I asked myself, sometimes I don't even feel like buying her anything. But I called her one night and I said, Ma, why did you leave us? Tell me, why did you leave us? Do you know what we have been through? We can't tell you, me and my sisters. Because with my grandmother taking care of about 6 children, we have to wake up and go and sell gari. Sometimes alata semina, sometimes kotodwe. Oh, sometimes dua, yeri dia so dua. My mother told me that life is more easier today. Our time, any little thing you do, when I got pregnant with you guys, I was shamed in my community. And I didn't like it again than to travel and leave you guys. So because I've made name and she doesn't know the consequences of what probably she did. Because she thinks that God's time, it has been the best now, so he felt like. But when she told me that life at that time in Kwadaso was so bad, she had to travel to Lagos and find a way to Germany for us to survive. Because at that time, he was bringing some small Dutchman. So it helped anyway. However, I have to forgive her. What am I talking about right now? I'm talking about growing up in Africa when you don't have parents. Listen, I have a lot of speech here, but I will not read it to you. I will say it. I wrote it, but I wrote it, so I feel like I have to say it. Growing up without parents in Africa is a challenge. A big challenge. I grew up with double aunties, uncles, grandfathers, and all that. So me, I was growing up like just growing up. I don't know whether I'm going to be a nurse or a teacher or a banker, because I don't have anybody trying to make me understand I have to be somebody. I'm living by the day. And these things from childhood has a very great impact on a child growing up. Nana, but you were talking about your father. Ooh. I watched that interview. Me, I didn't know my father. I grew up, had a boyfriend, and the boy was driving a good car. So one day he said, let's go to Accra. I said, yeah, because from Kumasi to Accra is like I'm coming to London. At that time, yeah, it's not now that we have VIPs, plane coming on and off. Especially when I have a boyfriend with a nice car. I'll go, Papa. He tried serving in front, I did my bonnet, no so. And if I was a dashboard. So it was my boyfriend that, because I had a little bit of where my father is from Accra, I say, man, I want to go and look for my father. Since we're on Accra Road, let's pass by him. They say some village be there. He is there. Let me go and look for him and tell him something. Because as I was surviving on boyfriend encouragement, boyfriend help, and most of you have felt that before, me boy. You felt that. And around 2021, I had a boyfriend who was taking care of me. Because the money my mother will bring is not enough. My father is nowhere to be found, and my grandmother is dead. I moved to my auntie. Today's message, Pursuit of Fearlessness, starts from childhood. We are lucky to have children and we are so particular about them. We look for them. We are bothered about their education, about their well-being, whereabouts. You don't even want to leave your child for one night in somebody's house. But we grew up without any guidance, and we are here. As you look at me, you are looking at somebody full of grace. By the grace of God, I am here. With no education or with the basic education, I have survived to here. I don't have a certificate to show you. With my JHS, that one, I don't know where it is. I didn't go to that school that you have. I don't have that certificate that you have. You see, when they are coming, the PhD in one, PhD in this, I was looking at them. I said, me, my PhD, I had it on the street. And I'm pursuing, after PhD is what? Huh? What's it? Anything after that one, I'll chase it. That one too, I'll chase it. When I was young, I had this vision that I would be somebody in the future. Somebody so bad that from childhood I was playing tennis for my school. I was running for the theory person, I was also a production person. I was so active. Because growing up, I didn't have a mother to tell me who homework you. I had a big notebook in JHS or JSS. In that book, I had about 5 subjects. I used that one notebook. Once I know my acquainted them. So when I count like 3 repetitions, no my arrow, my book arrow. I say here is for English, here is for math, here is for general science. This is home economics and that. And knowing that I have one book, I didn't like math and science. It takes too much space. So me, my own was needlework, football in the school. When we are going to Interco, they will call me first because they know that when they are going to quiz, I'm not the one to be called. Because I knew I would be somebody and I knew I didn't have the help, the foundation, like a strong foundation, I decided to use my head. I choose to use my head. So I went to join a football club called Kumasi Asante Kotoko Ladies. Because I'm from Ashanti, come on. Miss Nancy, are you here? And when I go to football and come, my grandmother, especially on the day that we are pounding fufu, she won't give me. Body and also now what the banchina count. Body and so it's like, you know, fufu. You see, you say with the pound. My grandmother no go pound finish, oh, he will pound 2% and put it together and leave it there. By the time it comes, it's no more fufu. I don't know whether it will be a tall or no if you add the soup to it. So I joined football. Anytime I come home, I come with a sore or a wound. Seesaw. With a saw, and then you tell me, crossing Yakola, village girl, with this color you are playing football, crossing, thinking I will stop. But she didn't know that if I don't fight for something today, I will grow with nothing. So from there, when I knew or I realized that African football doesn't favor men, not to talk of women, I had to pause and find something else to do. And then I would sell small, I would do rice and stew in front of my house, I would sell charcoal in the afternoon, I would sell dry area in the morning. It's like I schedule my businesses. I had about 4 businesses to do in a day. You know, there is a chewing stick. Kate, for the sake of my friend, what's it? Chewing stick. I'll go and sell it around 5 a.m. Come by 7 and do my stew for the school. I've done the stew the day and the night before, so I'll cook the rice finish, and then by 10 it is finished. Then I concentrate on the BDA, which is already lying there in the compound there. The Chaco, sorry. Oh, yeah, no more. I concentrate on my Chaco, and in the evening, right now that is Indomie. In our days it was chibum, kosia, chair and bread, egg and bread, and in the night, I need tea. So every day I know I have 4 different. I was entrepreneur for 4 different things. But at that I didn't even know the word entrepreneur. It's now that it's just sounding beautiful, you know. So one day I was home and my uncle said, you can play tennis, you can do everything. Let me take you to America. When I go to America, you are struggling. I will call you so in Ghana, and somebody want to help you to America, you won't go. And that story you already know, most of you. I went to America and they deported me. When I came back, it was hard. That is where I heard the late Kwame Osuansa talking about whoever wants to act, go to Cultural Center, meet Miracle Films, and know that, and a big blessing to Miracle Films. He is my mentor, and I don't have any other mentor. He is the only mentor I have because of his words he said into my ears at that time. If you're a visionary, it doesn't matter if you are not going to school or you go to school. Some people are going to school and still working for people for pay. Less, they know it's not enough, but they won't do anything to help themselves. Today, as I'm standing here, as they deported me and I found myself, when I came back from America, I was getting mad. You know how it is. Even now that visas are being given anyhow, even when they refuse you, you feel like you've lost your parent. You've lost, yeah. So, when I found myself, that is where I decided that this is me. I will not quit. I will not travel until I get to the finish line. I will not quit. Women, sometimes we are afraid of our own self. We chase so many things that at one moment we are doing like 4 or 5 things. But when you pay a particular attention to something you like, you want it. Because when I was so frustrated, that is when I found myself. I knew I would be a big person. I tried football, it didn't work. I tried sport or whatever, it didn't work. I said, this acting, you lie bad. I'm going to be with you. I will bring cinema to Kumasi. And fortunately, under Miracle Films, he taught me a lot. We were many, but a lot of them left. I said, me, I'm graduating here. You see, sometimes we are afraid to overcome our fears. We are afraid to stick to one thing that you know. Sometimes you can see the future. When I got into acting, I saw the future. Because when he brings my big sisters, Pascaline Edwards, Akofa, Dems, we were like Sankwas. And we'll be serving them. So when I look at it, I said, I will serve you today. But in a few years, somebody will serve me. You should not be afraid of what is talking to you, which is your instinct. Right now, you know that you want to do something, and there are 2 voices in your head. Someone is telling you, when I wanted to act, one was telling me, Kumasi, when all TV stations are in Accra, you want to act. It's a long way, you cannot get there. And someone was telling, but even if it's a long way you walk, you get there one day. So I took the second decision, even if it's a long way, and you start today, you will get there one day. So that instinct, that feeling that is talking to you is your God. if you don't pay attention, you will move and find another thing to do before you realize that you want to come back to yourself. Time is gone. I overcame and overcome my fear. And now as I stand here, my words in general is listen to your instincts. That instinct will make you overcome that fear you already know or you are seeing. I stand here as a proud ambassador for 14 big companies. If I have to mention, Sewa will sack me. So all I'm telling you is that to overcome your fear, the first tool is with you, your instinct. Life is a challenge, and nobody will fight that war for you unless yourself. Please, ladies and gentlemen, if you believe in what I'm saying right now, and you go back to your thinking, your feelings, and choose that thing that your heart desires, which is your instinct, that thing that your instinct is pushing you to, and you feel like you have a certificate. So I can't be hosting, I can't be MC, I can't be doing it because I'm PhD this thing. I have no certificate, but I work with 14 big brands in Ghana. Aside being on TV for good money, I get good money from the side too. So please, ladies and the gents here, I beg you, especially the ladies, listen to your feelings and stamp it with your instinct. That's why I came. Thank you so much.
Let's put our hands together for her one more time. 3 questions. 3, I knew it. 3 questions. Amma Berland. Okay, there's another hand here. Same.
Hi. My name is Amma. I had to write it down so that I don't get nervous. So anyone that follows me knows that I have like some super women in my life that I look up to, and that includes you and Nana Banamwa. So I feel very privileged that she flew me here so that I can listen to you talk. Like, it feels very unreal to me. Yes, which is why I don't believe in women don't support women, because 95% of the things that have happened in my life that has made me pivot is due to things women did. There are men in my life that could have made me come to the UK, but a woman brought me here for the first time, so yes. Yeah. There are certain traits that I've seen in like the successful people that I've been looking up to, including yourself, and then I have 2 questions. For somebody, I'm a content creator and I'm an influencer and I'm online. I have 2 questions. The first one is, there are certain things that I see online that I've never seen any of you respond to anything ever in your careers before. However, there are certain things that people say about me that I'm like, if I don't respond to this, what if it ruins my life or something? How do you know when to respond to those things and when not to respond to those things, and when to say that, oh, this is nothing, it's going to pass and I shouldn't respond? And then you add the second one. The second one is, there are certain people in your careers right now that they are just memories. Oh, do you remember this actress? Do you remember this TV presenters? But for some reason, for all these years, you people have been very relevant. What exactly?
So the question, is it for us or me?
No, it's you. You are there now. What exactly did you do, or what line did you toe to keep your relevance to this point, to still be likable to this point all these years, and then not be just a memory, and also appeal to everybody? Because normally Kumawood people are said to appeal to just the quote-unquote local people, but for some reason you have been able to cut across and appeal to the elites, the middle class. Every person loves you. So how do you like cut across to
Thank you.
everybody? Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, Amma, the first question, I'll give you a very simple answer, yeah? The first question, if I have a child and I name the child Amma Usua, and if you come to me and say I should name her Adelaide, who has the choice to change it? Me. Do you understand? I'm building a brand. Whatever you want to say about me, I don't care. I don't care. No, I don't care. And the second one, why I've been relevant is that as a businesswoman, don't forget that I don't have any big business in Ghana. I'm a brand ambassador for 12 companies. 14 companies. I could even add like 3 because we are about to sign. As a brand ambassador for 14 companies, let me be like a Nigerian, 14 companies. 14 companies, yes. Every day in my life, I see every Ghanaian as my customer. You are all my clients. How do you deal with customers? I'm selling 14 products, from tomato paste to baby diaper, to home appliances, to drinks, tissues. Yes, to the best home appliance in Ghana, Hisense, Madam Hisense, Marty Susei. Next time, let me ask. So I'm making sure, because I see everybody as my customer, I have time for everybody. And if you have time for your customers, your business grows. And that is why I'm here.
Last question.
Hi, Auntie Nana.
Hi,
I love you so much. And my question is, in a moment like this, you're in an industry where there's lots of you, and you stayed relevant, as Amma has said. But what keeps you grounded? You're a woman, there's rumors, there's speculation, but as those of us that are coming up, how do we stay grounded, and what keeps you going? That would be my question for you.
What keeps me going is the fact that I have life and health, good health. Because I'm working for a lot of companies and I'm basically dealing with everybody, I'm not ready to listen to everybody. I have my schedule. I hope you understand it. Maybe on. And then go ahead.
Yeah, last one.
See, the mic is far away. Please talk. I'll listen. I can hear you.
Sorry, you were talking about when you were growing up without no parents. So I'm 23 years old. I've stayed with 9 different people. It's not like I don't have a parent. I have a dad who actually gives me to all those 9 people. And right now I'm in the UK. I've been here for 2.5 years. I stay here alone. I still feel like giving up sometimes, even after the 9 people I've stayed with. And then this team, Fearless, in pursuit of fearlessness. I watched Nanaba's interview on Connected Minds, and I felt I need to be in this room because I need these voices to speak to me. And then I want you to tell me, how did you cope with your youthful age to keep growing to become as big as you are now? Because I need it, because it's difficult. It's very difficult.
My love, let me make it short for you. Thank God you've realized that you live with 9 people, different people. And no matter the treatment, you are here. So now, fall in love with yourself.
You were talking to me about hair.
Fall in love with yourself right now. Don't wait for anybody. What do you do? Are you in love with what you are doing now? If you are not in love with it, find a way to stop and find something that you think you can commit, fully commit to it. It makes you happy. Me, what I do is comedy and all these things. It makes me happy, Papa. Every day you see I'm smiling. It's not because I don't have bad days. As I stand there, I want to pee. But I'm here because this is what I love to do. Do you understand? So fall in love with yourself and fall in love with the things that you love to do, especially the positive things. Because living in 9 separate or different people, you have experienced more than the people that live with their mothers. And such people grow faster and more successful.
Thank you.
Let's put our hands together for Nana McBrown. You can do it better. You can do it better.
I work with her. Nice. Can I take a picture? Yes, I will. No. Sorry. Yeah, thank you very much. Oh my God. Okay, don't kiss you, right? This one, Miracle Films. Brian Brafawi. Hello, Johnny Giant. Someone can take it away. Don't worry, when it gets lost, you buy it.
You know the thing is, when money is relative, right? Like you can't spend it. You can't do anything. I'm that special, like. People are really good. Yes, madam is making us
Nana.
Hey, wait, we are called elites the next gen. And one London with youngsters. The future is now, the future is us. Thank you.
Anybody got involved?